guys, we are looking at our prompt number 12, which was a scripture or quote card, and I just put happiness blooms from within, because when I went to look for something more spiritual, I was having a hard time finding something that looked a little more grungy. So I grunged this one up, and then I decorated it using scrap papers with a whale tail tab and my coffee dyed paper on the back, which has succumbed to the shavings from that ink dauber that I keep swearing I won't use again, but I keep using again. But I like it. I mean, it just makes it look a little more grungy, and then it's going to slide down in there. And then I decided against the tag because it keeps sticking to my window. So I'm going to make a journaling card for inside here, and I will put something different in there, and that's where we're at. And I hope you'll stick around and stay tuned for the how it was made section. Alright guys, we are getting so close to the end of the prompts, and I'm hoping Miss Etta will come up with another challenge like this. This was really fun, and I've just enjoyed. This is kind of one of the coolest journals I feel like I've ever made. And it's a great way, I still have to finish this pocket. It's a great way if you are new to the junk journaling world to get your feet wet, right? So today's prompt is the scripture card, scripture or quote card. And I'm going to make that to go into this pocket. And I might redo this, just because that keeps sticking. Excuse me, I have got the hiccups, and I might do a scripture card going this way, and then a scripture card going this way for sure. So this is the one we're working on right now. I've got my quotes coming out, and I was trying to find, in making and creating Digital Collage Club, I was trying to find some more religious ones, but I wasn't having very much luck. Okay, so we're going to make this one a little larger than normal, and I'll show you why, because I need it to come in as though we're creating a cover for a journal. Now, where did my tearing ruler go? Here it is. So we're going to come down quite a ways here, and we're going to tear this one off, and then we're gonna do this number, and then we're gonna do this number. Probably should have glued that other side first. I think it might have been easier. And we're gonna do this number. And I'm okay if that's not perfect, because it's going to get covered up, and you shall see. Alright, so then we're going to go like so. Get this front piece. Well, I don't know what that's all about, but I apologize for the interruption for sure. Just like so. I'm going to bring this one in, and then this one in, right? Let's re-glue this. You need that to have a good, secure cover. So we've got this side now. And then for this one, we're going to do this one. So this one will get glued on. And this one covers up this back side. Just like so. We'll smooth that all down. And we're going to flip it over, and we're going to trim this one. So some of this is really, really simple, guys. I mean, it's like not difficult at all. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos. I'm going to ask you, please not forget to give me a thumbs up. And I encourage you to go back and look at some of my videos to see if maybe you might consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun on my channel. Trying to remember which one of here recently I went to, I think it was the collaging video. I went to glue down or ink a piece of paper, and started using my glue stick like an ink dauber. It was pretty funny. Okay, we will ink this back side, and as soon as my quote comes out, we'll put it on this side. And I think I may want to do some strips up top like we have been, and maybe put some of that French script on here, just because we're trying to keep everything somewhat tied in. Okay, so we'll do the French script, and then I'll tear the two pieces. And then we'll put the quote in the middle. And hopefully it fits, right? So we're going to go across here and across here. And that should be enough for top. Yeah, this should be enough for top and bottom. I boogered that up, didn't I? Oh well. It is what it is, what it is. And then I'm going to have to take a break and clean my mat below me here. I have put it through the ringer. I have really been working hard and getting a lot done, a lot accomplished, just having fun. This has been the best fun, just creating this. Okay, so I want to cut it off maybe about right there. I'll ink this side up and glue that down. Yep. And then let's look at our quotes and see which one is going to fit. I got both quotes and words. And I think I like grateful, thankful, blessed, but then I like to make each day count. And then I like happiness blooms within. I'll use the rest of these in my affirmation journal starting in August. With my Etta inspired. I tell you what, Etta is something else. This lady makes and creates some of the coolest thing. I love her attitude. I love her love for Christ and people. You know, she's just a spark of absolute goodness. Okay, we're going to get this cut out, and that's what I'm doing. I just kind of tried to okay, right? Learning English all over again. I wanted to make this as close to the theme that I had been using So that's why I wound up getting this, and I hope it fits almost. So what I can do is just cut off this white trim and make it work. No shame in having to fussy cut twice, right? And we'll ink it and glue it. And we will be done. I'm just fussy cutting the last little piece here. Okay, there we go. There we go. I almost wish I had something to darken it up. I know that sounds awful, but with it this light color, it doesn't fit my grunge theme very well. Maybe I can just make it a little more grungy this way. Yeah, that's not so bad. Not so bad. Oops. Alright, now we can get that glued down. It's not so bright. And this will go here. Happiness blooms from within. And then we're going to make another one of these guys for the bottom. And then again, this one's done. And we've got our coffee dye on the back so you can journal. I need to ink this one. I'm trying to think at this point which was the most difficult for me to make. And I think all of it was easy. It was beginner level. And I'm going to start and follow another creator. And that's upcoming. So I'll give you more information on that when probably do it in September. It's going to be my creation using a video that outlines interactive stuff, because that's the other thing on my bucket list, is creating a journal with lots of interactive pieces, and that's always been. I'm going to move these. They're not going to stay there. I just haven't found the right spot for them. Okay, so this one now goes in there, and I'm wondering if I should put a whale tail tab on there, just so, because I wound up using two dark pieces, and I think I shall. I think I shall. And we will make it with, let's make it with, see if the telephones are big enough. I need to put something there to give it some power, right? I don't know if that's going to be too thick or not. That might be too thick. Let's find out. Let's find out. Maybe not. Okay. Oops. What did I do? Sorry about that, guys. I hit my keyboard with. Okay, we'll straighten this up. We will glue this to this, and then we'll give it a good fold. Why is one bigger than the other? That's odd. One is bigger than the other. But I can fix that, I think, because this side and this side should be the same. Yeah, we can fix that. Alright, let's use some heavy duty glue because we got to get it across this bridge, right? And so we're just going to line up this edge with this edge. And get that glued down really well. I can live with that. We'll ink that side. Now let's do the same for this side. Get a little bit of glue there. And then we will glue this guy here. And again, this just helps us see where we're at. And that part will ink. Okay, I can live with that. We'll put this guy here. Right there. I think I can live with that. We'll just make sure we get it reasonably straight, and then we are out the door on this one. Okay, how about right there? And then we'll glue this side. One and done. Look at that. My quote journal card for prompt 12. Oh, I should have inked that, but we could do it this way. As long as we grunge it up, right? That'll work. Alright, and then we're sticking it down in the slot. And that one's done, y'all. Yay! Makes me wonder if I shouldn't ink this a little more. Or why isn't it inked? It should have been inked. Ah, I did the back side, but not the front. I always make these little mistakes, guys. But it's nice when you catch them, right? Okay, I'll come back to that later. Looks better. We're good. That is prompt number 12. And y'all, guess what? The time has come that I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.